I want to talk about something on YouTube. I want to send out a message to a lot of people on YouTube. This goes to a lot of black people on YouTube who make comments on B.E.T. Negative comments. Now you guys sit here and you make these negative comments on B.E.T. You make these negative uh, uh, comments on BET about their publicity and about the way they broadcast certain things on television. And you say, "Oh, it's the white man." You say this and you say that, and somewhat in some cases, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. I don't disagree with you if it's saying, oh, all we doing is producing the same and influencing the same people in our community to do a lot of ignorant shit. And this is in America, black people in America. All of this is producing the same shit. And I don't disagree with you. To sit here and to see black entertainment television degrade itself in thugs and whores, sluts and sirens. To sit here and to see that shit, and you see it goes on in our community, and Ice Cube has the audacity to say it ain't nothing to it, gangster rap made me do it. No, it ain't nothing to it, but gangster rap influenced me to do it. Because the people fit the description of these rap songs. Because they act like that in reality. And it ain't no fantasy bullshit. This shit didn't come out of make-believe. It's believable. Because we see that shit in the black community every fucking day in America. But to sit here and to say some shit about BET, and yet you are still watching it, and your children's are still watching it, it's fucking hypocritical. And it's foul. And it's degraded and it's despicable. How the fuck are you going to change the black community if you being influenced and broadcast by ignorance of the black community? Y'all should think about that. Think real hard. How the hell are you going to change shit about the black community if you are being influenced by the same product? How can you talk shit about the product if you're being influenced by the same product? If you allow yourself to be influenced by the same product? I have the right to talk shit about BET because the fact that I don't sit up here every fucking day when I come home from work or some shit like that and allow myself to be degraded to its stupidity. Because that's all it is pure stupidity in most cases. Because if it wasn't, I'll say this again, if it wasn't, we wouldn't see our young kids and our elders behaving in the same like manner. And I say elders too because the elders act just as much as the same thing as the young ones. And it's stupid and childish. But it's hypocritical to sit up on YouTube and to say shit about BET and you're contributing to the problem. And I'm letting you know the solution is stop watching the shit. Then talk shit about it. But don't sit here and talk shit about BET if you're watching the shit, because you make yourself counted with everything that BET is about. When you let your kids watch that shit, especially your fucking kids, the youth, because they're going to grow up having that mentality, having that influence, which is also based on what we do in reality, and then they're going to raise their kids to follow in the same fucking pattern. The whole point on this message that I'm trying to put out, don't say shit if you're doing the shit. Don't say shit about it if you're doing it. If you want to change the fucking black community, put some action behind that shit and then turn off the fucking station. The only way you could really stop fucking B.E.T. from promoting ignorance and publicity of stupidity of the black community, don't watch the shit. Let your children know that. Let everybody on YouTube, let everybody knows this shit. Don't watch it. Because if you do not watch it, they're not going to get no ratings. They're not going to get no good ratings or anything like that. And that's going to let their whole entire enterprise go out of the fucking business. But no, y'all want to sit there and y'all want to talk shit about B.E.T. and then watch it. I don't watch that worth shit. Because I know if I am watching it and I talk shit about it, I'm like a dog returning to its vomit. But this is the message that I'm displaying. Don't say shit if you're doing it. If you're the one doing it, and yet you have the audacity to say shit about it, you just make yourself completely a hypocrite.